Hello, Midtown Tribune. We're here at Bay Ridge Manor at Ari Kagan's re-election party. We're waiting for the results.
As you know, sometimes these elections go into recounts. There is ranked choice here in the city of New York, and want to let you know that in this particular case, ranked choice will not be an option because Ari Kagan has won his greatest election victory. Ladies and gentlemen, Ari Kagan is now winning this election with 75% of the vote. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow.
Can you get the second one?
For you.
My friends, we just received news from Board of Elections. It is 70% of votes counted. We have more than 73%. We can absolutely, easily, honestly, and simply can declare that we won the Republican nomination. The margin is so big, we're not going to wait for anything else. And I would like to say that people have spoken. I would like to thank Republican voters in the 47th district of Southern Brooklyn for trusting me to represent the Republican Party in November of this year to defeat the local Democratic councilman, Justin Brennan. To communities of Southern Brooklyn, including Democrats, Independents, and everyone else who cheered me at subway stations, at parks, near senior centers, on a sidewalk, in diners, in restaurants, in cafes, and in personal conversations. It looks like Southern Brooklyn is ready for a change. We need to move from policies that made our lives in Southern Brooklyn and citywide less safe. We need to do everything possible to support our amazing NYPD. To make sure that our taxes are not growing every day, but to fight every idea of any tax increase at any moment. And you know, our Democratic majority in City Council is very ready to increase our taxes not every day, but twice a day. I would like to thank some people without whom I would never be in this position today. Because, as you know, there were a lot of people who were skeptical. But this campaign is victorious because of the strength of the Republican Party. And I would like to thank one person in particular who is so popular in our district that no matter where I mention his name, no matter where in Southern Brooklyn I say Mari Golden, it's like a magical word. Right away, people open their doors and say, "You are endorsed Senator Mari Golden." I say, "Yes, you don't need to go further. We are with you, Councilman." So I'm very, very grateful to our amazing, amazing, legendary Senator Mari Golden. Thank you so very much. I also would like to thank Congresswoman Nicole Malliotakis. She is fighting for us in Washington, D.C. to make sure that our borders are opened only for legal immigrants, only for organized immigration. We love immigrants. I'm an immigrant myself. I'm a refugee myself. I went through extensive background checks and health checks and interviews before I came to America with a refugee status. So I know something about getting political asylum. Not what's going on right now. Anything goes, no questions asked. So Nicole Malliotakis is fighting for us in Washington, D.C. and in Brooklyn and in Staten Island to make sure that our country and our city is safer, that our taxes are going down, not up, and that our schools are offering education to children, not brainwashing and some kind of theories that nobody ever understands and nobody will ever understand. So thank you so much, Nicole Malliotakis, for your endorsement. She couldn't make it, but I know there are people from her office here. Thank you so much. Lori Windsor, thank you. Also, I would like to ask former mayoral candidate, Curtis Sliwa, who is popular with Republicans, Democrats, Independents, and no foreign affiliation, and no non-citizens, legal immigrants, and everyone else who wants to see our city being safe, so we can ride on a subway without being afraid to be killed, to be injured, to be attacked. And as a person who rides subway and buses every single day, in this race, I'm the only one who doesn't have a car. I'm the only one who rides buses and subways every single day. So don't make these fictitious pictures like Justin Brennan just did 2 days ago inside the subway. He doesn't know anything about subway. And I use subway system every day for 30 years. So I know every station, every train, every line. And that's why when MTA announced that there will be no F train service for Southern Brooklyn on weekends for many, many months, I called Office of Assemblyman Alec Brook-Krasny and Office of State Senator Jessica Scarcella-Spanton, and I said we need to write joint letter to MTA saying, what are you doing? Why you are destroying Southern Brooklyn? And guess what? It worked. And now we have a free shuttle bus to communities of Southern Brooklyn. And I ride on this shuttle bus. I also would like to thank my absolutely amazing campaign team. It's not easy to work with me because I work 24/7, but my campaign team and my office team, by the way, work even more. So I would like to thank amazing campaign manager. She took a lot of heat, but we are hustling together. Jennifer Moore. Jennifer Moore, absolutely amazing and wonderful campaign manager. And judging by results, she was last year field manager for Nicole Malliotakis, and Nicole Malliotakis won Southern Brooklyn. I like these results. We are going to win Southern Brooklyn all over again. I would like to thank also John Siravalli, who was a volunteer for my campaign. He jumped into our team when he watched my interview to Fox News, when I explained why did I switch from Democrat to Republican Party. He said, I don't need anything from you, Ari. I just want you to defeat Justin Brennan in November. Thank you so much, John. Thank you so much for all your time. I also would like to thank several community leaders who did not hesitate. As you know, I'm a former Democrat. I'm a former Democrat, as Ronald Reagan, as Murray Golden, as Ray Dinaro, as Liam McCabe, and many others. We cannot win this race without Democrats. If it's news for you, we need to bring everyone together to win this race. So I would like to thank Ray Dinaro, thank you so much. Door to door, all over the district, Brexit, West Beach, Bay Ridge. I already mentioned Liam McCabe, thank you so much, Liam. I received endorsement from John Caglione, who came so close to beat Justin Brennan, but we will finish the job. I would like to thank Brian Fox, who agreed to to support me and endorse me on the first meeting. When we met, he said, Ari, I'm with you from day one. Thank you so much, Brian. And of course, I would like to thank our amazing office staff. Everywhere I go, we need to keep you in the office because otherwise we will lose your amazing Janine Kiriketsi, Ayana Williams, Angel Farm, Yulia Yaroslavskaya, Erika Turner, and many others. I'm blessed to have absolutely incredible staff. We helped thousands and thousands of people in the last 18 months, resolving so many issues every day. I also would like to thank my tireless campaign treasurer, Guram Zakhadze. Thank you, Guram. Thank you so much. Thank you for all your work. Thank you. Of course, I would not be anywhere in my life without my absolutely wonderful family. And my wife, as usually, she's on the way. She likes to come a little bit late to surprise everybody. My wife Bella, my son Yakov, my daughter Victoria is already here. Thank you. When my daughter was born, we called her Victoria. It was a very big victory for all of us. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so very much. Thank you, I love you too. So my family supported me from day one, and I'm very, very grateful to my absolutely wonderful family. And as a parent, I can tell you, it's so important that I know how to raise children. It looks like some of my Democratic colleagues know better. They believe that they know how to raise children and they know what should be taught in schools and what kind of schools should be chosen for children. That's why I'm always talking about parental choice, merit-based education. I was endorsed by PACE organization that gives power to parents. I strongly believe that parents should choose the best school, best education for their children, and children should have the ability to learn much more, even if they want. My son went to Gifted and Talented program, Brooklyn Tech High School. So we need to open opportunities for everybody, not to close them, but to open. We need to Gifted and Talented program in every public school in New York. We need more specialized schools, not to create barriers. We need more specialized schools in New York City. And of course, we need to lower taxes. It's insane. Every time I'm coming to state council meeting, what is the new tax they're going to invent? What other small business they're planning to close? Now they're going after pizza businesses. They don't like our amazing pizzerias. They wanted to close hundreds of them. They're saying they're very bad for the environment. Forget about China, what China is doing to our environment. Forget about they're using huge SUVs. People who trying to close our pizzerias, driving on SUV cars and using private airplanes, you know. And I'm standing with our small businesses. They know better whether to put napkins inside of the order or not. And my Democratic opponent voted to harm small businesses in Brooklyn, including in Bay Ridge and in Coney Island. He wants more taxes, more micromanagement, and less small businesses to be in New York City. He wants them all to move to other states. Otherwise, I cannot explain his socialist ideas, how to squeeze everyone who pays taxes. So, I do not want to say any longer, I'm already making a long speech. I would like to acknowledge my amazing colleagues. Assemblyman Alec Brook-Krasny, we share with him about 80% of our district. Thank you so much, Alec. And Assemblyman Michael Novakhov. By the way, we both journalists by trade, so that's also very important, like journalistic fraternity, I would say. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes. And I would like to thank every community leader, every activist, all young folks who spent last 25 hours going to every poll site and every park and every sidewalk in South Brooklyn. This campaign is just beginning. We are just beginning the campaign. It's not over, it's just a new beginning. On November 7th, it's going to be victory for South Brooklyn, for all amazing communities. CK, Coney Island, Warhorse, Beach Haven, Gravesend, number of houses, best beach, Bay Ridge, and parts of Dunker Heights. Everyone wants public safety, everyone wants lower taxes, everybody wants better quality of life. Thank you so much for your support. Forward to victory in November.
Hey, Marty, I want
Congratulations, Ari.
Jewish treatment plan.
You're always working hard. And I have an experience running against you almost 20 years ago.
You look great.
Oh man, there was some race. We need every Republican to get together and support Ari. Every Republican. We need lots of Democrats. And I'm speaking to all Republicans now. If you see me and Ari right now next to each other, greeting each other, believe me, that everyone in the Republican Party is supposed to forget about any misunderstanding in the past and get together and support Ari so we'll be able to get this district, we'll be able to get our city back, we'll be able to get our state back. Because that's what we Republicans can do now these days. We have to save this city. So we need everybody. I'm sure we're going to get a lot of Democrats. I'm going to knock on the wood. But these days, like you see on the billboard in the city council, some amazing bills that you can't even imagine that it's happening in America. I see those together with my friend Michael. I see those bills on a billboard in New York State Assembly. What they're doing is absolutely wrong. And we have to get them out of the offices. November 7th, every Republican, please get together, get behind Ari. Let's win this race. All right, thank you very much. Thank you.
Ari, I had no doubts about today. Because in the morning we were texting each other, and I said, Ari, who are these people? Who are these people who are running? I mean, I never heard about them. Anyway, you know, it's interesting that I do remember our first campaign. It was in 2004, right? Or 2005, something like that. You remember Radio Всё, right? 87.7 FM. So we were supporting Ari. The other station was supporting.
It was 2006, right?
Oh, 2006, correct, yeah, 2006, yes. Yeah, so that was first campaign. Then there was campaign, you know, all the backwards, like, but I'm so happy to see you guys standing here together and shaking hands and congratulating each other very sincerely. That's amazing, because after all, you know, we have to do this job. It's not easy. We're a minority, but we have to do this job to save our city. And people like Ari Kagan do their job. Really, they do the job, do the right job. My friend, I'm very happy for you. I know you're gonna win on November 7th. I have no doubts as today. And we'll be always supporting you. And you know, people were coming and asking, like, you know, Ari converted from Democrat to Republican, and I'm like, you know what? I understand him. I understand why, and I wish you do the same. Congratulations, my friend.
I forgot to mention to say a few words about my esteemed Republican opponents. It's very important. Now, when I won the Republican nomination, I would like to thank both of my Republican opponents for running a spirited race, for making me work even harder, because I did not take a single vote for granted. So again, I would like to thank both of my Republican opponents, Anna and Avery, and to wish them good luck, to wish them success, and to thank them for this campaign, for making me stronger going into general election. And now we need to unite forces, because the goal is to win in November, everyone. And I'm inviting Democrats and Independents, everybody who voted for me, who voted against me. Please, now we need to be on the same team, and we need to work on a team called South in Brooklyn. Thank you so much.
I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so happy for my friend and colleague Ari Kagan just won this Republican primaries, and honestly, I didn't have any doubts that he will win. Now we have a goal to win the general election, which will not be easy. We all understand that. But I think that, even Democrats will vote Republican this year, because it's not the matter of party affiliation. It's just a matter of understanding what common sense is. And I think that there's a lot of common sense in the Republican Party and in Republican candidates. So I wish Ari Kagan winning the election on November 7th. Now, the second question was what we were discussing in New York State Assembly. It was a very tough year, and the most difficult stuff we voted by the end of the session, basically the last few days, few weeks. One of the most controversial bill was the bill on creating a commission for the reparations. The thing is that I honestly think that we need the commission. Let's see what the commission is going to come out with. But what I ask my colleagues in the State Assembly, I ask them to, some Republican members, conservative members, to be included in the commission. So we can see from all the sides, from all the aisles, what is going on. So we can participate in the discussion. And I think it's very fair. Well, we'll see what is going to happen with that, and I doubt any of us will end up in the commission, but at least we'll see what we're discussing here.